look at this JAMB past question, Physics 2018, question number 26. If the fraction of atoms of a radioactive material left after 120 years is 1/64, what is the half-life of the material? A. 20 years, B. 10 years, C. 2 years, D. 24 years. Now, for us to be able to appreciate this question effectively, we need to first of all know what half-life is. And what is half-life? Now, half-life is the time required for a quantity to reduce to half of its initial value whenever there is radioactivity or in nuclear physics. So half-life, represented as T half, is the time required, that very time required for a quantity, for a given mass or quantity to reduce to half, of its initial, half of its initial value. So that is half-life. The time, half-life, whenever you had half-life, we're talking about time. The time required for a quantity to reduce to half of its initial. So let's say the initial value is 20. That time it will take for it to become 10. From 20 gram to 10 gram. That time is known as the half-life. So now, how do we solve this given the number of years taken and the fraction of the atom remaining after these years? Now, for us to be able to effectively solve this, we need to note the movement from the first movement to half, which is the first movement. Now, if you're halving again, you're going to have 1/4, which is the second movement. If you're halving again, for the third movement, you're going to have 1/8. And if you're halving again for the fourth movement, you're going to have 1/16. And if you're halving again for the fifth movement, you're going to have 1/32. And finally, you're having again for the sixth movement, you're going to have 1/64. And 1/64 is actually what is given here. So how many movements got you to 1/64? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 movements. So now, having that, you can see that half-life is equal to the total time all over the stages. That is the number of movements taken, and the total time is 120 years. All over number of stages is 6. 120 over 6 will give us 20. So the answer is 20 years, and that is how you solve these. Thank you.